Welcome to the last of the weekly DVD updates through Moviefreak Bazaar. This is the last batch of DVDs that I got for this week. So let's get started. First off, I already own this movie, but I have the full screen version. And like I said before, I used to collect full screen version movies because I had one of those old tube TVs, and full screen movies looked better in those. But now that I have these flat screen TVs, the full screen looks like that. And I suppose I could just zoom the image and it'll look good, but then it gets distorted, just really annoying. So I am repurchasing a lot of movies on full screen. On widescreen, so they look better on the flat screen TV. So this is a widescreen copy of Flight Plan. Really good movie, really suspenseful movie. I liked it. I liked it a lot. About Jodie Foster is with her kid in an airplane, and then her kid suddenly disappears, and no one believes her. Everyone thinks she's going crazy, but she finds clues that her kid is there. So yeah, it's kind of like a smaller scale of The Forgotten. That one had kind of like the same thing, but bigger, where a mother loses their kid, and I think this might have come out first, and then the other one later. But I really liked it. So got a widescreen version of that. In that same vein, I have the full screen. I thought it was the widescreen, but it turns out it's the, again, now that I'm in the movie room and I have access to the movies, I can actually see what I got, and turns out I'm missing a lot more movies than I thought I did, and I have a lot more movies in full screen than I thought I did. But I have the full screen version of this, and I picked up the widescreen version of Van Helsing. I actually enjoyed Van Helsing. I thought it was really cool. It comes with the slipcase. The full screen also had the slipcase, so that's an extra bonus for me that it also came with the full screen. All the special features that came with the full screen are in the widescreen. Again, it's just the aspect ratio. But yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. I know I've heard people didn't like Van Helsing, but I thought it was fun. Picked up The Robe. I have not seen this movie, but I am, like I said before, getting into watching older movies. Newer movies, I've said this a lot in my channel, newer movies are good for the most part, but everything's too fakey. Too much CGI, too much green screen. I find myself appreciating the older movies where they had a lot of extras. With the pandemic, it's kind of hard to do that, but they had lots of extras. They built sets. Everything felt real. So I'm going back to watching older movies and appreciating them. And this is a religious movie. So yeah, I don't know anything about it, but it looked cool. Picked up this one. Again, I have the full screen, which is fine for cartoons. That one, those, for some reason, they look better on my Blu-ray. And even though I assume it when it's full screen, it doesn't look that bad. But this is the widescreen version of Charlotte's Web. The cover's different. It has a slip cover. And it has one special feature, Meet the Animals set-top guessing game, and the trailer, which is cool. But again, this is a different version of Charlotte's Web. My daughter actually really likes Charlotte's Web. She's watched it a couple of times and she likes it. She wanted, for a while there, she wanted me to get her a pig, but I'm not gonna get a pig. But yeah, it's a good cartoon. Definitely recommend it. Picked this one up only because of the novelty that it's directed by Nicolas Cage. I've mentioned this in one of the last videos. I like collecting my favorite actors in anything that they star, even if they're a cameo. But this is a movie directed by Nicolas Cage, and it's called Sunny. I have not seen this one, but again, it's directed by Nicolas Cage, so yeah, I think this might be the only movie that has been directed by Nicolas Cage. I'm not sure, but yeah, Picked up the 2-disc collector's edition of Almost Famous. It's in pretty bad shape because it's one of these cardboard editions. But that's the thing about DVD. There we go. 2-disc with the insert there. You don't see this much on Blu-ray. DVD, the thing I like collecting about DVD is that the cases were unique. This is cardboard, but I really like collecting DVDs and different versions of DVDs because I don't know, there's something about I hear this discussion a lot with physical media collectors about the slip cases, if they're important or not. You know, VHS against DVD against Blu-ray, but as a collector, DVD had more to offer because they had different copies of movies. They had different presentations of movies. They have different gimmicks, basically. So yeah, that's why I like collecting DVD. And this has the 2 discs. It has the bootleg director's cut, and the other disc is the original theatrical version, which I already own. And each version has special features. So really cool set. If you like music, I recommend this one. This was a really good movie. Picked up finally. I can't believe it took me this long to get a copy of Chappie, starring Hugh Jackman. It's basically the story of Short Circuit, about this robot that becomes sentient, and he's learning about humanity, and people are after him because he's sentient. But yeah, it's an upgrade on that. So it's okay. Picked up a copy of She's the Man. I think the only one I'm missing of these teenage comedies from the 90s is, or the early 2000s, this was in the early 2000s, is She's All That. Because I picked up Can't Hardly Wait a while ago, and I'm pretty sure I'm missing She's All That. But this is She's the Man. And yeah. You can kind of tell that I don't have too much to say about a movie when I don't have that much to talk about it. Picked up Tyler Perry's Single Moms Club. This one doesn't star Tyler Perry. He's not the main character. It's not a Medea movie. Most of my knowledge from most of the Tyler Perry movies come from The Cinema Snob and Stone Gremlin Productions, where they went to, before the pandemic, they went to midnight shows, and they would talk about movies and stuff. And whoa, doing a set malfunction here. I want to crush this. There you go. So yeah, they talked about this one. It sounded interesting, so that's why I picked it up. I don't know how that fell down. Picked up another Hugh Jackman movie, Pan. I saw this. I can't remember if I saw it on regular TV or on Netflix one day. That was okay. It's definitely not the best Peter Pan adaptation. But Hugh Jackman plays it really crazy, so that was worth the purchase. This one I picked up solely for shits and giggles, because it is a box office bomb. Really, they were just banking on the name. This is based on a 80s cartoon, and it's not one that I watched. This was definitely not one that I watched, and there was a string of TV show adaptations, and someone got the license for this and released the movie, and it bombed horribly because it didn't appeal to new people, and it definitely wasn't respectful to the cartoon, apparently, and that's Gem and the Holograms. But they make this. The reason this one failed and it didn't click with fans of the cartoon is because they made it like a prequel documentary style movie, and that's not the kind of thing you want to do for your movie based on a cartoon. I haven't heard anyone talk positively about this one, especially fans of the cartoon. Again, I know of the cartoon. I remember the song, Jam Him and the Holograms, something like that. But I never saw the cartoon. But yeah, I just picked this one up because of shits and giggles. Because I collect bad movies. I collect movies in general, but I like collecting bad movies too. Speaking of which, picked up this, and unfortunately it turns out I already own one of these. But picked up 2 of these DVDs before, and they're the Bible Man DVDs. I have no idea how many of these exist, and that's a problem. Because the ones I bought before said Bible Man Genesis, and this one doesn't say Bible Man Genesis. The Bible Man looks different. The one that I own is purple. This one's silver, but this is called The Light in the Darkness. And then I saw this one with him, and I thought I didn't own it. This one says The Bible Man Adventure, Breaking the Bonds of Disobedience. But I was going through my DVDs again now that I have access to my movies, not like I used to have before. And this is the one I have. It's Bible Man Genesis, Breaking the Bonds of Disobedience. And the cover is the same art, just different placement. And this one actually looks bootleg. And this one looks like the official release. So I don't know. It's probably the same thing. But this one has special features. This one does not. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell. It probably is a bootleg. Or probably this is an earlier release than this one. And this is the one that came first, and then to sucker people into rebuying it, they released it as Bible Man Genesis. I don't know. But I fell for it, and I feel stupid for for buying the same DVD twice, especially this DVD. It happens. And the last one, I picked this one up because I was watching a fellow YouTuber that also does movie update videos, and I saw one of her videos, and she got this, and I like boxing. I don't like the current state of boxing. But I like boxing. I like boxing movies, and she showed this, and I was like, "Well, I want to get that one because it stars Robert De Niro, and it's Hands of Stone." And yeah, this was, I solely picked it up because I saw Miranda talk about it. I'm pretty sure I saw it on her channel, and that looked, and the way that she described it made it look like a movie that I would enjoy, and I picked it up as soon as I saw it. This is one that I picked up because I wanted to see it in. Yeah. Thank you for that. So, that was this week's DVD update video. Another batch of blind buys. I'm going to recommend Van Helsing. That's if you like monster movies. And the Monster Mash is pretty good. But if you're into rock and stuff like that, Almost Famous. The theatrical is the one I've seen. I have not seen this director's bootleg cut, so maybe it will be better. I don't know, but those are my 2 recommendations. But until I see you all again, which will probably be another update video, thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I will try to have more of a presence in social media. I am very sparse with posting, even though I have access to this stuff. I'm very sparse in posting stuff on the socials, but I will try to rectify that. But until I see you all again, thanks so much again for supporting the channel. Take care. We're still not out of the woods yet with this COVID, and then there's a new thing out there. But take care, be safe, and I'll see you later. Bye.